Hey, Fancam, we met the two famous Americans, Newcastle fans, John and Dame, and hi to John and welcome to Newcastle.
Good to see you, John. Good to see you as well.
Fantastic.
So good to be here.
What a match.
Yeah, we.
Holy crikey. Hey. Take that.
Good for you, good for you, man.
Dan earlier said, I've had every emotion during this match, right?
Yeah, you go up and then you just come down and then you're just inching up, but I'll echo what John said earlier, was just the will, the fight, just they wanted it more than West Ham did today, and I think that just exemplifies everything that our side is about.
And despite the injuries and the bad luck and everything, we had 4 or 5 really screaming chances to score that we just barely missed. Hit the crossbar, missed, just too many real close shots, but it just looked like we were just fighting the whole match and we were going to take them. And I said to Dan, I feel good that we can come all the way back now.
Because when we went 3-1 down, it was, but to see that come right back up, just fantasticness. Yep.
Yeah. What it is, I mean, look, I know we're going through emotions being a Newcastle fans. I've seen the game against Arsenal, Leicester City 3-1 2 against Leicester, 4-3-1 that game. Unbelievable, man. But you know what it is, right? I mean, look at that game, right? I mean, Isak looked fantastic. Harvey Barnes came and looked fantastic. I mean, you know what it is, right? I mean, the goals conceded, were really poor goals conceded. The first goal played over the top. The high press, it seems that the high press is gone.
Yeah. No. Hall looked really good too. I think he looked great.
Losing Lascelles, then losing Kraft, then losing Miggy, now losing Gordon. I'm just trying to figure out what our starting 11 and what our bench is going to look like on Tuesday night. So, in any case, that was fantastic. That was worth the price of admission alone.
And Dan and I, we come over together every year, right?
Yeah.
And magic always happens. I've been to 3 matches this year. We're 3-0. I got one more Tuesday. I'm hoping it's 4-0. We got to keep the luck going.
There we go.
Absolutely. I wish you stayed there for the whole of the games to the end of the season. So get in Europe. You never know.
We'll do what we can.
But I want to talk about Eddie Howe. I've got to speak of it, right? But he's getting a lot of pressure on social media, which I don't understand. I just spoke to Adam P earlier on. We both agree that he's got to stay on as well.
Yeah,
what's your take? He's got to stay next season.
I think he has plenty of credit in the tank. Let's be honest. He hasn't had the season he wanted to have either. He's had all the injuries. It's his first time ever performing in Europe. Ever managing a team in Europe. He's done everything he possibly can while having everything thrown at him. So for me, I think the performances of the team, the performances of the club, despite everything, I think he's got plenty of credit in the tank.
And you can't blame him. I think people need to try to blame somebody or try to explain the season away, and not only all the injuries that we had, but look at the Premier League rule changes and all that stuff. That hurt him in 2 different windows. So I would not give up on Eddie. And Eddie, and by the way, by the way, Eddie is the right personality for our club.
And I like to remind everybody, how many years was Fergie under pressure until he made a dynasty happen? So I think Eddie Howe is the right guy at the wheel at the time. I think he's golden. I don't think he's got the support of the club. He's got the support of the ownership. I think we're in good shape with him, and we should stick with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think this team needs another 3 or 4 or 5 more to make sure we get out this year. It's the young fans like want it now, right? Yeah. But he's got to realise this team is going to take about 4, 5, 6 years to get to where they want to be. It's going to be patience, guys.
Agreed.
So one other thing, John. I tell people, it's like, I don't want to be like Chelsea where you have 5 managers in just a short period of time because they're under pressure, I just don't want that. Let's have a stable enterprise and build.
Yep. We have to have something to build on. So,
Facts. Listen, guys, where can we find you on social media? Because all these people...
If you go to YouTube, we are the Barcode Banter. That's us. And then you can find John at John O'Hare OK on Twitter. I'm Laszlo325 on Twitter. And well, yeah, he's got
we
his
got cards.
We got cards and
He's
stuff.
got
So
it.
yeah.
Fantastic, guys. Thank you very much for coming on Jay's TV. And it's Fanny Met. Great to see you guys.
Yeah.
You are absolutely real ones, legends. And thanks very much for coming
Good to
on.
see you,
Like,
John.
Thanks for everything, John.
no problem. Take care.
Yep.